can who bet me drew hot. So the minister could have we are a board member. Yeah. But me can in terms of comparison, President Kufu had the president 2 times.
Yeah.
2 times.
Very significant.
Yeah, can Ghana.
Foreign Affairs Minister
Communication.
Yes. A Kuninia, a war, Ghana, your law, a lawyer.
92.9.
Yamra Parliament. Yaka Kuninia Parliament. Are we chairman of the Ken is the second longest person.
24 years continuous.
But Parliament, what was his impact?
Zero.
What was Ken's impact in Parliament?
Not a single bill, not one policy.
Huh? Sabi,
Kessben FM 92.9.
Amunina puli wait.
Now, be ye permutation be mentiasie, me pe se nkofo bo am na metiasie. Wuti abrantiam tien you. Say base any movement and I say UP Boma. Ada Jokopia say bo beba beka ho ada if beka. Okay, that's fine. Eye dey abaku be lead be boa. Bako be running mate be boa. Okay, good. Ya baba to about 2012. 2014,
Kessben FM 92.9.
Primaries, presidential primaries. We had an intern within NPP say for peace they wanted Dr. Baumia to lead the island to become running mate. Tell you, and Alan Chamacha rejected. Alan rejected it. Okay. You two about we are 23 no call. You call presidential primaries name. Dr. Baumia winning.
All right, welcome to the program. Welcome to the program. Ziega take me di at the Nana Frimpong Ziega. Menamo betra say ekopem say no me on boy can check your time now. It's 16:01. Mo fanche say time be break echo advertisement in there. You also need money, so that is that. So I will end at 2 p.m. so that you bet me the person now. So thank you very much for being with me. We did the Nana Frimpong Ziega today. We have about 3 items to talk about, but you better fast now. You baby. So go to Facebook and search for Kessben FM. Kessben FM on Facebook. Okwa Kessben FM on Facebook. Dial Kessben FM on Facebook. Okwa no program be ya ba chawadwe fafa ho ya bekenkai e de amount. And I say Kessben 92.9. Kessben 92.9 program be ya ba. Afi ko YouTube so search for Kessben TV on YouTube. Kessben TV on YouTube program be ya ba. O chawadwe de fa ho ma. We take our time na ya kenkai e de amount. All right, so before that a Mascona Estate Ghana Limited for some country say and then omo say papa and na edieton. Te say the na yinim no and then enkrani kumasi asase enya asam ketua untimi nto na Mascona so dia baso peso obi enya asase eti asase de bo no e wo fom pa nya botre meka the price and dia kiro but before meka kiro no enkokoto agya wadwo your baby wa akoto asase no what told ya to na bia onum say dachi bi asase be appreciate it be told ya to ho say the be dachi bi sika na mesi no afo be kwa kwhwe no na asase no be kona yesi dai esiso dia me kwa tia say the ohene na ton your ton man na sa ton amobi bla bla ba twema so sa na sika kakra na aboabo no na o pese o de kosi dai no o de akwa obedi konta kwanya basa na ahye ne ade afeku asase no nsanka utumi koto asase o baby na de oton ma no ninu abasa asase de nyon nko ane dia afebo se back and forth afi ebeka so na ninu na ba obeka so de pebibi kakraba no upema na obasa akwache obi o one asase no oton ma wa ho yensuom on kancho dry season kwa no mu ton ensase no ho yensuom on kancho eto oton ma wie na agya wa adwoba oba onfa ho ene adea but it must go into side Mascon Estate Ghana Limited yɛde sas no ɛwɔ baabi a nsuo ɛbɛ ho sas no yɛato de afa hɔ nyinaa sas no yɛwɔ police post yɛwɔ fire post yɛwɔ nsuo wɔ hɔ yɛwɔ electricity yɛwɔ daycare schools bibia ɛwɔ hɔ ɛyɛ a full city deɛ meka na wate aseɛ a full city sas no yɛwɔ Chopoli yɛbɔ Sakumono Chopoli Sakumono ɛhɔ ne yɛwɔ ɛbɛ tema Chopoli Sakumono that is that tema and then you come to your friend says Spenters in East Legon ye kwashin ye waba fenua bedu jolu na bala pass and ya there 80 Chopoli ahaya and ye bay Central University mutien ye and ye bay Saglame affordable housing no also yes boy Ben Apostle General Ora Cranchan Crabbe Bia Osi the prayer mountains no ho and ye na ensase the F ye pa ho da ho enya asase akota na no obi e kontokwa enya asase amanso da so asase a wota na wasumado asase a wota obi aru ni bibia tu asase ni bi na da ho no mo a dachi senya 100 years kwa e wa wo dia e betimi appreciate you betimi aton wo betimi so esi wo dan se wo nya sikasi a e wa akasa wo dia Mascon Estate Ghana Limited for kwa ne be sad we say ye be kai say Easter bonanza na e bae no na ye bonanza beti etete nsase ne so e pa but Sophie Masse mu ho donti e na opese obi anya asase ntino Easter bonanza no e da so eto mu first paran ka asase one plot ni e 2800 and sorry 28,000 now ya teso ediaba 2,000 cities. Okay, so half plot na ke 14,000 and the half plot no yediaba 10,000 Ghana cedis. I'll say buy one plot of land for 20,000 and half plot of land for 10,000. All right, so that is that. Commercial land for following roadside, Ebini warehouse, filling stations, fitting shop, shopping mall, event center, restaurant, saloon. Nini na betimi akoho obetimi akoto asasini bi na odiaye. We catch Chopolia. Location 10 minutes to drive from Central University and a 5 minutes drive from Saglame affordable housing project near the new airport city. Your office name was Spinters Road, Community 18 Junction, opposite the Allied Filling Station and on a bend KFC. Phone number is 0553 840 646 0553 840 646 and 0553 838 730 0553 838 730 and 020 9155 437 020 9155 437. Musha TV no so a omo that TV no so ni na ana akosho o masase no asase no yate so e de about tu so betimi de sikari bi akwa cement na de akwa asase so akwa start odan no. So that is that VIP meme da bia no wa asase bia no ye bebe fabu ni na mo de ko free no makwa akosho mo asase no se ni sisi etiefa asase yantam nsuo ni so bibia no so kama. So that is that etipe asase ahojo na asundwe emra what I say. Okay, so that is that. All right, sir. Media did not Frimpong Ziega. So let's keep the ball rolling. Go to Facebook, like I said. Go Facebook. I search for Kessben FM program. Be yabana Kessben 92.9. Kessben 92.9 and I say YouTube Kessben TV. Didi na me ebe ya ba chewa de for her. Ya be kenkai e the amount. Beside that we are live on the Kessben 92.9 in Accra here, Kessben 93.3 in Kumasi, DSTV channel 364 and GoTV channel 121 and of course Kessben TV. All right, let's start the journey quickly. This is Ziega Stick. Every who picture we have. All right, so let's start the journey with Kwame A+ quickly. All right. Let's start with Kwame A+. All right. So, okay. So, this is Kwame A+. Kwame A+, Honorable Kwame Asare Obeng is his real name, but the stage name when he was a musician was an A+. Okay, so A+ is the current member of parliament, Edema, people of Gomoa Central. Now, I make Kessben Central. This guy is an anti-corruption crusader. And he doesn't like corruption and all this stuff. Now, or a spoken person, a lot of people love him and a lot of people hate him. Let me put it this way. Okay. When this guy in 2024 decided to contest the Gomoa Central seat, two things people were saying that one, he cannot win the seat. because it is an NPP stronghold. He cannot win the seat. 2, even if he wins, he can't be a very good member of parliament. Okay, this man defied all these things and contested the seat, and he won. He did not only won the seat, he uprooted an NPP stronghold member of parliament. An NPP stronghold. The member of parliament there, the A+ was able to uproot her. And now, the woman now no SIA deputy interior minister. So, obi oye minister now a hostile stronghold of a political party of that minister. It wouldn't be easy for you to dethrone them, and I say over to the panel. But A+ was able to do it. That is 1. And 2, when he went to the parliament, people say that, oh wait, now I've got to my can he be a very good parliamentarian? Yes, of course. I spoke with one of the foreign affairs committee, because when you go to parliament, A+ a foreign affairs committee, one of his committees, a foreign affairs committees, and national integration or something. Okay. So one of the committee members was with me the other time. We were having a discussion. Then another member of parliament was with us. We were 3. 2 members of parliament and myself. Okay. So the other member of parliament was not among our part of the foreign affairs and national integration, your friend is saying, regional integration committee member. But the other one and only A+ and one the committee member. So now we're talking about say some MPCB on the post. Yeah, we're talking about the political performance index of most of the MPs of our parliament, including Omo. So I was telling them that I have a question about the performance of parliament and there and you think foreign affairs or say I you think command or say one of the guys that was shocked the first time is A+. I was shocked. I said, why? A+, are you sure? I said, yeah. A+ is seriously working as a member of parliament. And in fact, what he has done our parliament, parliament for 3 consecutive times, are yet to do what A+ has done or doing now. And I'm so okay, Kabichami. Or see, the guy is very, very vibrant and enterprising at committee level. In the committee level, or anytime he has something to say, anytime he tables something, every discussion he's involved. And so wow. So this is one of the things that near doubting himself or quite intermediate. So he's doing it at committee level. Okay. Then he said that on the floor of parliament, when you go to a parliament, you can join debates, and you can make a statement, obetimi a joint debate statement, or also move a motion. So this guy been doing all this stuff. And aside that, that is what the parliament, we call mini parliament. But his fellow, our colleague parliamentarian, was telling me that story. I said, okay, let me check the constituency level. The constituency level, I checked the constituency level myself, and I realized that A+ on the constituency, the constituency one, all the towns and what the constituency within this constituency, and that's the electoral area, Obia enjoying Wi-Fi free, and I was shocked. No MP was able to do it at that time. Before 2025, not MPBI near Saudi Nibida. So A+ introduced this on a constituency that every town be enjoying Wi-Fi. Okay, so towns now, Gomwa Central, so money Gomwa West, Eshe border, and the Gomwa East Eshe border. These are people also enjoying the Wi-Fi. So most people are saying that in the next elections, because of that, they will transfer their vote to Gomwa Central and vote for Honorable A+. And apart from that, we have seen it, is bringing investors to make the Gomwa Central the business hub. And aside that, is also bringing an artificial waterfall and has instituted a carnival that will drive the whole Ghana to Gomwa Central in every Easter. A+ has done well. The reason why I'm doing this is not about anything. not about because me no United Showbiz. So me no United Showbiz, but he's not my friend. Yeah, United Showbiz na ye we are. Obi akọ fie. He's not my friend. You can see me body di car say kwame. Di waka no so aka. Yeah. Obi to the car obi akọ the baby. We are not friends, we don't talk. You understand? So that is that. So people, I don't want you to deduct that, not that. But again, now I wanted to prove something. You see, all the parliament in for doubting or no. Near free say there's some people or a musician. Oh, this guy or your entertainer, or this guy or your creative, or they are not serious people, they cannot do anything, they go to parliament vote, but this guy has proved a lot of people wrong. Honorable A+. So I will urge most of parliamentarians sometimes if you are not doing well in your on the floor of parliament and I say committee level, as for your constituency there, make sure that you do well. You understand? But if you are not doing well and on your constituency level, make sure that on the floor of parliament you become vibrant so that your constituent will know that look, you are about one parliament said keke. But one of the things that we should not forget, they say the word parliament means parler. It's a Anglo-Latin word which is a French Anglo-French word. I friend of parler means that Jojo Yakwakasa. So A+ been talking our parliament. In fact, he has really done well, and I doff my hat for him. He should continue like that. I saw a video. I wanted to play that video, but I played that video now. A very deliberate agenda, but I've been appreciating what he has done. And they say that video now saw President Mahama saying that Ekwana A+ adawoma eti enasa Ekwani ebaso. So Kwame, baby, I will be adopt my heart for you. You have opened the box of hope for a lot of people. Aside that, you have inspired a lot of people to go to parliament. So that is that. Congratulations to Honorable A+. All right, so let's move on. Let's move on. Today we have 2 items to talk about. We're supposed to talk about 3, but we'll talk about 2. All right, so let's move on. Let's see Captain Smart. Okay, Captain Kojo Smart. Yeah, okay. So, okay, no problem. Because so this is Captain Kojo Smart. Captain Smart is a morning show. Okay, let me start afresh. This is Captain Smart. Kojo Smart. God's brain Kojo Smart. Okay, Captain Smart is the morning show host at Onia TV and Onia FM. What's Onia FM? No, Onia TV. Onia TV. All right. So I saw something. That is why the person make Captain Smart wasem. Ma make some trouble. The patcho poemu kakrama me. Poem never kwa kakrama me. I remember. Asem we say a chapa. I remember in 2008, early 2008. Yes, early 2008. Where in Kumasi, that time Captain Smart was at this place, Fox FM at that time. Okay. So, Papa B, Yefano, Mr. SK Danso. SK Danso, ne ma Dorothy, the aglo, ne afenye dazi, aglo, ma mena of for me, or tea aglo and casano. Ne no. Okay. So, I want the self-interest. I want self-interest, no money, a white family. And dine a bobo yeah. Okay. So Mr. SK Danso at that time, na for the crazy, your friend Samuel Kwabena Danso, SK Danso. No, you CPP chairman at that time. So before 2008 election, January Muhon, he called us, say selected pressmen or broadcasters and of say CPP office and no Fantini Town in Kumasi. Okay. So I went there. When I went there, I saw Captain Smart there. And I also saw Dr. Parker Syndrome there. And some of the pressmen were few people and almost selected. So Parker Syndrome met us to tell us his mission, ambition, and in the vision in the BBI or person over to Frank Adema, your father says CPP at that time in 2008. 80 when you do come we are clapping for Dr. Parker Syndrome because not doing the dog is someone here kind of dealing that. That's fine. Okay, so you didn't come over here and Parker Syndrome coin. Then we were left with Mr. SK Danso, the CPP chairman, then Antiochus. You find Antiochus, SK Danso. The nickname is Antiochus. He was the former personal assistant to General Kutu Champon at that time. Okay. So Captain Smart was sitting there, I was sitting there. And some press, yeah, there's a big call any idea. So we were about 4 people there and we didn't come. Then Mr. SK Danso told Captain Smart, say, Captain, what to about here for? Then Captain Smart told him a baby or two about, and we'll catch Captain Smart say. And then I won't go Gina and your friend is a CPP team as a parliamentarian. It's your name that Captain Smart a declining, yes, Debbie. Our person, yeah. It was a canana, yeah, Casada, yes, no, and the Dr. Indom Sabe round. So we thought that Indom has left something there. So Indom came and on a SK Dansu be dim come over be a one chain. There's about 30 seconds and I'll start a circle. It was corner or Sabe can say, Captain, Mr. Dansu catch me say, Opede and Keke Dina or CPB. So go to my we support you. As more catcher Captain Martin, they spoke fancy. I remember vividly. They spoke fancy. And I Indom Koye. Eti Captain Smart declined it. Later on, I saw some post about 5. He declined it. Eti Yewie Bibiana Yekono. And I'm a Captain Smart Edim Common. I'm saying, Captain, Adentina would decline Sadem. Before mene Captain Smart Ebedim Common. Yeni na PM a Kamene Antiakos. Nti Kamene Antiakos. Antiakos was my panel member our Garden City Radio at that time. And the people say Antiakos. Adentina opese Captain Smart ekoko jina with CPPD. And he told me as the first time make us ask me and was say this guy Captain Smart wa monitor wa call the program so when they did come several times. The guy is a very determined person. I remember this word. Pa was say when you determined say so the BBC when you so person yes adina so or achieve ya he wouldn't stop it. So he thinks that such a determined person obey me abroad in terms of votes any constituency. That is what SK Danso told me. I remember I am couple for the crazy. So I also left the place. We drew down hono Prempe Sensi Praise I saw down that is Kumasi Baby Abu 24 Ekwa sorry no. Yes, Jackson Park opposite Fox FM. It is Sensi Praise anymore. Then I saw Captain Smart and other guy were talking. I'm so Captain Miko. It you come on and be saying I didn't think Mr. SK Danso can say could not MP no would decline here. And he said that Ziga only BB me brain swing. I remember pa na some more can say me brain swing. Na de me pese me yini. Me pese in the next 10 to 15 years ahead of us. God that time we were young at that time. Was say me pese about 5 broadcasters in Ghana bidi ka hubi. 5 broadcasters in Ghana. As I said, me di eka hubi, me Captain Smart, me di ka hubi. That is one. Also 2, me pese, me di radio prove be picture for say. Omo anobu free say radio. Yent me find ya Japadier no. Meant me the radio ya Japadier. That's what he told her. Tina me shanom see. Akwa or vim pow. Ono osaka bi me say. 3, me the buy Japadier. Me pese before me call parliament na say me decide say afedie me husu me call parliament no as say me boa me call for answer. So by 2028 2032 Ziga I should be in parliament. I shall be in parliament as say me call parliament. That's what Captain Smart told me. I remember 2008 I saw America, so it's almost 20 years now. Captain Smart told me that and I said hey. So even when he mentioned 2028 and 32, no, we were laughing together with the guy. I remember me kind that guy said Sammy K so why me kind that guy was testing there. We laughed like a baby. Yes, no, that 32 they do and you frugal for 32 they why we were laughing. We laughed him off and Captain Smart yeah papa. But he said something. He say before me Smart me person me dina MP no ese se me shasia boa me constituency for answer. That is what he said. Then you know what 20 years any year come you muntie for say 18 years ni yo mo 2018 etiem fa ne say yo 6 mudia yem fa ne say roughly 18 years ni Yo more na matter say Captain Smart person Okoko Jina member of parliament. And I'm saying, then I saw something on social media. Let me share with you what Captain Smart want to do. Put it on the screen. Let me see. Let's see. Put it here. Okay, so I saw person promo mami. This is so big. I say the office of God bless Blessed Godbrain Smart. Term July 2026. 30-day intensive vocational training for 3,000 people. Program title Skills for Dignity, Jobs for Gomua West. Theme Empowering 3,000 hands, transforming 3,000 homes. As part of my broader development agenda for Gomua West, Team Captain Smart shall organize a 1-week intensive vocational skills training program for 3,000 people across the constituency starting August to November 2026. This program is direct response to youth employment, women's economic hardship, school dropout vulnerability, lack of employable skills, and the urgent need to move Gomua West from dependency to productivity. This program will not only touch 3,000 participants, it will touch 3,000 homes. Okay, 3,000 homes. All right. 3,000 families and thousands of voters across Gomua West. Sign Captain Blessed Godbrain Smart. Okay, so that is that. Okay, so this is what it. But one of them say, okay, this is what he said, that I have to help my constituents first, then I'll go for the member of parliament. And he said that by 2028, 2032. I'm inspired by this story. I'm telling you. So we are watching. If you are able to win, it means that what he said was a prophetic. He's a fellow broadcaster. We'll support him in any way, not in a negative way, but in a positive way. Because if he wins, definitely it will also inspire most of broadcasters to go into parliament. So this is the story of Captain Smart. All right, so let's move on. Now we go to our substantive issue. Let's start with Honorable, yes, no, the first picture first. Okay, his solo picture first. The solo picture first. Okay, so Mr. Promo Mami, that story they hear me pa. It is very, 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 very important. Very important story. Okay, so this is Honorable Eric Opoku and Nkokwan Kitin. Eric Opoku, yes, Honorable Eric Opoku and a agric minister. He's the current agric minister. But before I bet to he gave President Mahama a policy. He said that, look, President Mahama, 80% of chicken in Kokwa or this country, no, 80% according to Ghana Statistical Service, that 80% of our Kokwa area, no, at that time, no, 2024, toast now, Kwakrabai, this over 600,000 metric tons, and that 600,000 metric tons, you know, it cost you $400 million. That $400 million so converted about 1.5 billion Ghana cedis. It is not easy. So if you're able to do something, sikare bet me akakrom hasi, and I say you bet me akati ama that $400 million no, at least a move best $200 million ebebaha eti you best startina obia yebi te say a general kutu a champion ka say oppress feed yourself obia ne afu e wo no ankasa ni fiechi etu obia Ghana ni bia emfa no huram ye the program bi be fa ne kokon ketenkete obaje nkokon no a you give you some training, a little bit training, ni ama sika o de beto aduane ama nkokon ni ama ebuo no wanye nkokon o nyina wo ba wi bitie o so be dibi wo beton kosua ni bi wo bedi kosua ni bi na oton a se sika no a obenya no wo de abon wo dwetire na de akofa nkokon ni bi na asan de be when you dwetire. So that is that. Okay, so let's see the nkokon ketenkete. Yes, so that is that. So this is what Honorable Eric Opoku started in the way back. All right, so that is that. So last year the Nkokon Ketenkete program was launched. Nkokon Ketenkete program was launched. See, a launch here, no, we expect to say what Honorable Eric Opoku said no a bit me abam. A lot of people ekwaje nkuko bi and all that ekwa bi su ni ade baby amete say next 2 houses dipa be 4 and agidu omo ye bi du aromache a bete sound obokwa na sometimes omunyane any ade. So there's the day old chicken Honorable Eric Opoku at the buy ye ni enkoko ketenketuna start the results. I'm telling you. Let's say one person be can cry. Then kuko ketenketa started the result. The results ni today. Uko kroma. And kuko first pana ke be Christmas and you kuko bebe. But now kuko krom pa because ubisa and for on back at you. Ama and kuko price and you turn 2023-24 urban I stagnant. And the intimate tutum. And also I enter so dear by intimate to two and cocoa because and cocoa butu to 2 dear moi. You create a problem for system for your own self. You understand? And now Obekai say even the last year before you launch a cocoa kitten, Ghana launch a cocoa kitten. This is what happened. Now Tokosia 1 egg was moving to 4 cities today. Yeah, 1 egg. Kosia bakuna and move 4 cities. But when a cocoa kitten program a buy and I started saying the result. Today, you go to La Paz, Sekha, any Abdina today, and cook a Kosiano, a beer, a 2 cities, a year, 5 cities, Ubenya 2. 5 cities for 2x. And go for their dances, it is true. You understand? So we attribute all these things to Nkoko Kitten program. Okay, so the Nkoko Kitten I started yield the result. We are not saying that it has yielded result, but I started yield the result. Then Honorable Eric Opoku went to somewhere to do interview. And what can say, oh, I don't know, and Kokona Bama, say, baby, and no more kono, I yet there, nipa, and comfort Toby, or Munyo, get any idea, Emma, a bimu be, every Kokoni be. Omo kwati bi frame of force so honorable omo ye video the chairman honorable hill and kukoni bi ni yakun near no then the people video omo cha ho no no mo dia to social media it looks like that the kokon ketenketona has been fiasco. Let us not do this for ourselves. Let's watch that video and come back. What this video?
Some also decided to kill and eat all. In fact, they were even sending me videos that honorable we are eating everything, but this is not meant for that immediate consumption. We also decided to kill and eat all. In fact, they were even sending me videos that honorable we are eating everything, but this is not meant for that immediate consumption. We also decided to kill and eat all. In fact, they were even sending me videos that honorable we are eating everything, but this is not meant for.
We are wicked as a country. We are very wicked. They did not play the full video of this, the full length video of this video. Baby awoka say enkoko no aba enkofo ni age omu ton bi ye ton kosuari bi omanya dwetre eno omu wi bi etu omu wi bi kura no enam say ne denu ntino ebetimi fe no ma ye video so adabo hesi ya wi bi ari enkoko ne date ba wi ni na wo kam ya sre ni etwa we say ni e dia to social media ni e kro ho. You see this country adia ba kwa high politics because this one is not coming from the other side of Ghana. And I say a political side. It is not coming from NPP, it's not coming from CPP, it's not coming from say we don't support it. And you collapse it say and confirm the collapse so that we will score a political point. Oh, that policy now so that you bet me just identina obi the policy about the policy that is going to ease us. We don't support that policy. We want to collapse that policy to make sure say that you better win election. That is not good. That is not good. If and confirm policy say it me and connect Ghana ni Jamaica what I say we need to support it like we supported President Kufuor our health insurance, like we supported President Kufuor national health free maternal care school feeding program and all that. You understand? So yet the BPM banners achievement aba, let us celebrate it as a Ghanaians. We should not do what we are doing, demonizing the program. It is not good, please. Munda de na moye no mo twema no ba rikopoku se be prabiasa ene failure na mo so no kon na mo kasa honorable ade na de ba na anyeye na mo bisa question. He even went to parliament and I saw a video now Nitu was asking him, say, honorable, have you seen that video now? I call viral, no? Say, and he was even explaining this. Nitu was laughing. Oh, we call no MPP, you know, who say a propaganda. The Kokon Kete has been successful. And the Kokon would and yet the even the better portrait farmers like Abrada community who call portrait farmer every day you go call mawu and the kogunche. Yes, it is a fact. Dan say obi ono no nyankoko da near so nkonyankoko idea bibewu, but the program has been successful. Today, honorable, you see, the reason why I'm doing this, when I saw the video, now me who the full length of the video. So I decided to call the director of Agric, the chief director of Agric, and he asked me not to come in the afternoon, but maybe evening kakra or the porno. That will get a time for me. He said, I went there, I said, about the program, no, what is happening? And he took his time to explain everything to me. As a journalist, I sat down myself and I'm analyzing it, and I realized that, look, they are right. The Kokon Ketenkete has been successful. Today, according to them, the Kokon Ketenkete, almost a factory, you can say, Bechem Poultry Processing Factory, Bechema. Then, more young Kokoni Nano, they will buy the Kokoni from you. Send a buyer umbre. Na dia kwa kodina bonte so e ma e momra me ma me aboko dabi de ye pese ye saadi bi wo hase eti abai say ye set up a poultry plant processing plant e wo bechem enye bechem nko a strategic areas domai nkro e wo bakumase dey se bi a 345 Accra 345 Sunyan ye ko other regions, so they will set up that processing plant no se ye beya se oton kokonu a nkokonu nyini a you going to sell it to them straight. That is how it's supposed to be. Let's roll some of the videos of some of the videos and confirm the Kokon Ketenkete project. No, my benefited from it. I took my time and took the video from the director of Agric. I did not take a personal from there. I drove there myself with my own camera because I'm a journalist. I did not bother. We don't do propaganda, we don't do that. But I am a time, say, project that boy any nice a Ghanaian. Then we want to poo-poo it, we want to demonize it. Watch this video. How people been benefiting from the Kokon Ketenkete. Watch it.
The winner of the romance, Mania Conca and a mouth, who has a power and a song. They are zinc a mouth of a fine, you dark at the lane gambling.
Go to one embarker. Your mamma. On young of Tabon can electricate. The Pusso Barca pa. On a Popu. My young and of a soul take. At a younger tomato coma, not a young deal. Come down with be a man, the Anondana. Na paba bonkanga as one and nene and popo ne your mama I look cancer I back up here come I don't look to I know for family I know better amo ngaba nsia ba fa so ko le mbo
President Mama ne ba elikopoku ase so mo aboa ye ema o mama ye enkoko se yemfa emo yembra ampauso ode ye mani age hu yie pa emede se wa mo aboa ye so ohwemu a nkoko yi ne tumu kusua na egugu mu eja metombia amede ato aduane ne nnu ama wo na me so manya bi di ato aduane ama memma
okay, so that is that. And when Kokon Ketenkete was coming, because those days now crime wa me catch up say master obian fa no hurum. Don't sit down and more be politician being country will say ade na eba na ye jai kwaye jama no. Koye because this is sikano and yes some previous President Mahama ni sika wo enenye honorable Nkopoku sika ye Ghana sika ene yesi ye na pese ye benefit ye nya adwuma ye etu ye adwuma wo nya adwuma wo kona kwache nkokɔ ne bi kona ye fa ko training kakra ne bi kona kwache nkokɔ ne kwache sika na ade beto aduane ama wo ne bi kona kwache ebuo ne bi eye free and I'm watching after this program. When you watch it, rush and go and take it. Sikana no mo dia, eya Ghana dia, eya niswade hu no mo dia ba keke. Now, I saw some videos the Bechem poultry processing plant now. Let's watch some of the videos of it. Yes, this is the factory. So this factory is no a bar. This is what they are going to do. Make sure that you be processing nkokono, u processing nkokono ukwanwa kwa koton. That is that. The net feel that they come back at so na ko bre ho ekokwe na. So this machines are over there bar. This is a fantastic and very beautiful. So when we set it up. Almost all the regions region bi wo ba obekobia 3 4 5 ne ade obesa no bani na. So that is that. So congratulations to Honorable Eric Opoku for the wonderful things that he's doing. I'm told that say some of the factories in bi kokon ketenkete no ombeye bi wo schools, most of the schools be one ombe set of school poultry farm. The school poultry farm will be like say okay school for the besua de omo ya Greek no because here ya Greek agriculture means the production of cross the rearing of animals and then eti school for the besua ekwan ye faso nya nkokɔ ne sa no man. Apart from that no and school feeding program no they wouldn't toy eti nkokɔ no tukosua enu an bi ne de man nkora de biadi. You understand? Young town you be could be the man nkora no man ya very good diet are you healthy. That's all. That's fantastic. You move on as a country. That's all. So congratulations to Honorable Eric Opoku. That is that. It is one year. Okay, yeah, you better better you better myself. All right. So let's move to our second. You better be take some water, please. All right. So let's move to another item now. So be with me. Let's see President Mahama. In fact, this journey is very, very crucial for President Mahama. Now, Utemia, be very, 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 you got to listen to me. Now, yes, I do say. When your President John Dramani Mahama, former member of Parliament, Bolebam Boy constituency, former Vice President, rose to become the President for 5 months. Then the Constitution, no, a man who said the 5 months, no. Aquasho, but me started afresh. Aqua for 8 years. So 2012, President Mahama won election in this country, became the president of Ghana, seeking for re-election in 2016 and an Olusu election. So it means that now President Mahama one term so he did his best to come back in 2020 and in 2024 he won the election. Now, tell my President Mahama Bebano. Adie bakwa na nkofo kan say oba no oba sisa constitution no oba referendum and now you will ask people to go to court to go and seek interpretation of Article 66 of the Constitution that best the president and I say obia Ghana ni bia person oye president ultimate court term. You understand? You have only 2 terms which is 4 years 80 especially coming from New Patriotic Party, because the New Patriotic Party realize these are one of the weapons that are coming to media arrest President Mahama. But President Mahama won the election 2024. Okay, now as but let's read the article 66. Yes, Article 66 now. A bear President Mahama to go for the third term. Okay, so this is Article 66 of Ghana Constitution. So Article 66 Ghana Constitution or say the clause 1 or say a person elected as president serves for exactly 4 years. This term begins on the exact day they are sworn into office. Or say a person we are elected as a president, you know. Sadi pano over 4 years. Or 4 years. Now the 4 years no started Adanwa you're sworn in into office now. Okay, so let's move on to the second part of the constitution. All right, so I say clause 2 will say no person can be elected hold the office of president for more than 2 terms. So the term now all can be 4 years. So the second term no 1 term is 4 years. So 2 terms are 8 years. So President Mahama had his first term from 2012 to 2016, then from 2024 equals 2028. It's yet to be elected again. On and on and on and on and on. So that is that. All right. I'm not interested in the other clauses. So don't bring it because of the time factor. Okay. So President Mahama has 4 years now, but people argue that it's because that the 8 years now and consecutively people think that he still have the right to contest again. We tell you, he still have right to contest again. So some of the NDC people started this agenda. Mahama Bekobim, Mahama Tetem, blah 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 blah. Mahama kept quiet, did not say anything, was enjoying because he thought that the more he can achieve and the performance as a president, now, you There 2 personalities in this country, 2 citizens of this country, the Echo Supreme Court is a interpretation of Article 66. They said the New Patriotic Party and some Ghanaians said that Mahama will seek for interpretation of Article 66 and make sure the Supreme Court will interpret in the way that will suit his third term. Okay, so that is that way. Mr. Ken Kranchi is the managing editor at the Daily Searchlight newspaper and lawyer Akwasi Afrifa. So these 2 personalities and separately and you say it's not a joint or team, but Kwasi Afrifa has gone to Supreme Court to seek for the interpretation, and Ken Kranchi has also gone to court to seek for interpretation. Remember that Ken Kranchi, before Mahama contested 2024, he sent Mahama to Supreme Court that he can't contest because why is Mahama to be contested in 2024? According to Ken Kranchi, say Mahama GS Gracia. You understand? So the ex gratia, if you read Article 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, it says that the ex gratia once will be ex gratia twice. So Mahama has already taken his ex gratia. So for that, it forbids him to contest again as a member of as a president of this country. And now Supreme Court Ken Kranchi. Now let's watch the right now and what Supreme Court is here, and then we'll come back to them. Namaka Media Chair President Mahama, then we close. Let's watch the rate quickly. Okay, so this is the rate. Kenneth Kwabna J. Kranchi, just a Ken Kranchi, on the plaintiff, on the Attorney General, defendant, Attorney General, blah 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 blah. But say to the Attorney General of Ghana, you are hereby commanded that within 14 days after service on you of this rate and the accompanying statement of case inclusive of the day of service, you are to file or cause to be filed for you a statement of case in action at the seat of Kwabna, Kenneth Kwabna J. Kranchi, a citizen of Ghana, house number 5, Robbie Street or GPS DA 302 for Achimota, Kumasi. A nature of the relief claimed by the plaintiff as follows: a declaration that on the true and proper interpretation of Article 66, Clause 2, 2462, 11, 35, 35, 1, and 42 of the 1992 Constitution, the 2-term presidential limit in Article 66 2 is properly construed as imposing blah 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 blah. So this one coming from Ken Kranchi. Then let's see Kwasi Afrifa, lawyer Kwasi Afrifa's own. Okay, so this is lawyer Kwasi Afrifa and so Edini. All right, so that is that. Bring them back. Now I will tell you something. Okay, bring their photo back. Okay. Now, Obia will tell me piano. So President Mahama tell me I won't country no. Na mon target no. Na mon country no call for. Said there's something that he needs to do. One, yeah, baba to abano and no man and it happen with this country for me. I think that President Mahama should do something. This is what he has to do. As a so bad Bekasa say, I'm not interested because until 31st December 2025, Fifi Kwete Bombo Kokotuye and I say Nasimo Koko Kaye our 31st December movement celebration. Our say people are sycophant. They want President Mahama to go again. They are saying that third term is man. Until Saturday happen, people were craving, people were yearning, people were campaigning, driving to make sure that President Mahama continue for the third term. And to say something by the man, Saturday equity die. You understand? And President Mahama was not saying anything to anybody. Say me ba, met twaso ara se men twaso. Mutie, Felix Ofosu Kwache Ofosu, Deputy Minister for Information, came to tell us that President Mahama say uncontested. But we did not hear from President Mahama. And we were told that President Mahama went to Singapore and he said it was Singapore. So they press one. I'll continue for the third term. You wouldn't amend the constitution or do the referendum, whatever, or seek for interpretation to continue for the third term. We did not hear it, and we don't have any actuality, a video, or whatever, to do it. To say, it was the press that went there to come and publish it, but we did not hear it from President Mahama. So the reason why President Mahama needs to speak on this, and I'm about that, I'm talking about three things, the three reasons why President Mahama should seize or take advantage of national friendship, no announce it to the whole Ghana that I'm not interested going for the third term. You understand? That this is me. This one moment me 5 minutes. TV for moment me 5 minutes. I'll do this. I'll finish this. Okay. This is Mr. Akwesi Efifa. Is a lawyer. This man, there was a time he accused former Chief Justice Enemy Yabua, so what the bribe for 5 million bribe. And a strike in a court brushing off. But if you read the timeline of this man, MPP people think that this man is an NDC person. And I say he analyzes towards NDC. Anything about him, it's like he's a thicker than NDC than any other political party. That is how they see Mr. Kwesi Efifa. They see Mr. Kwesi Efifa. Then when you Ken Kranchi was an LPP person. He started as a social commentator, political analyst, and Okota PCFM near there, back and forth, blah blah blah. But then he became a non-NPP person. Or Okaikwe North constituency. Okay, so you go to Okaikwe North constituency, who are contested 3 times. He made an attempt 3 times to become parliamentary candidate. But the last election, the person I can crunchy, I'm ultimately can crunchy to me that seat. To become the president. That person was not there. Okay, so Ken Kranchi thought that this time around a true member 10. Then they brought Mami Dokua from Ekuapem South, because Ekuapem South, the next Samuel Uku was going to Ekuapem South, and Mami Dokua realized that he can't contest Samuel Uku there, so he ran to another patrilineal constituency. You see, we have 3 constituencies: patrilineal constituency of you, matrilineal constituency, baby, I'm free, and a residential constituency. So the patrilineal and residential, Mami Dokua ne papa efiesio. So technically, no, ne emano. Logically, technically, be an opportunity to, and I say emano green light to contest. So Mami Dokua came and won the primaries at the expense of Ken Kranchi, and Ken Kranchi was angry. So MPP for money ye and no man see machination this man was angry and left New Patriotic Party and Ujai NPP. Now he announced that he has left the NPP. Let's watch this video and come back. Watch Ken Kranchi's video.
The NPP, why you left the NPP?
I've left the New Patriotic Party, and it's a permanent decision.
You are not coming back.
I'm not coming back.
Why?
Ever.
Why?
I'm not coming back.
Help us understand. In 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes.
I think that the party.
Okay, it's okay because of time factor, because they are giving me a few minutes to finish this. All right, so Ken Kranchi confirmed that he has left the New Patriotic Party. So, one, will NPP do this? Will NDC people do this? If it's that MPP people and the best side no they would do it as a mischief way so almost shada ye sade no na nkofo akasa Mahama na techre ya de kokot ye ko interpretation ne akasa Mahama na tie sade na chi and yes sade se de beya it will put President Mahama in the bad lights if it was an MPP but these two are not MPP again so how would they do it now we see them as an whether NDU or whatever so they have gone to court to seek for interpretation of Article 66 so President Mahama no MPP has a time to do this so they think that since these people see them as an NDC people then FBA or then they say some people can reason in that way that's what he needs to speak. That's why President Mahama needs to come out to speak that I'm not interested. Jamaican what I say. Then the second one, Yabatu Abana, Adia Bakwani at the Bob President Mahama, she say, Oba, Obeka, nursing training allowance, Obekem. Obeka free senior high school. You understand? Now, Fay, Obeko Tetem, any idea. These three things and any the Bonachi. But President Mahama, one of his functions, he said that no nursing training allowance. I cancelled it, but I have realized my mistake. I will bring back the nursing training. I won't cancel it because I brought it. Sorry, I did not bring it, but me cancel it. But me who say my mistake. And we have seen videos all over the place. On what in the new kase, na kasa main cancel the nursing training allowance. And the one thing is about the free senior high school that President Mahama will cancel the free senior high school. But he said that, look, me, John Dramani Mahama, I wouldn't cancel the free senior high school. Let's watch President Mahama say it's an uncancelled free senior high school or parliament. Watch this video.
Mr. Speaker, no new school will be built in this country without teachers' accommodation. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, once again, for emphasis and for the record, I, John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana, will not cancel the free SHS program.
Okay, no problem, no problem. Your time now, so you're because it's here. But President Mahama said that he said it in Parliament that me, John Dramani Mahama, me so can I say I won't cancel it. What this one
to stay? And it is not going anywhere. Nobody is going to scrap free SHS. What was said was political talk, and it was just political gimmickry. Free SHS is not going anywhere. We're going to maintain the policy. What we're going to do is to get dedicated funding for it.
That is that. So okay, so President Mahama, the necessary training allowance, I won't cancel it. The free senior high school, I won't cancel it. It wouldn't go anywhere. What was said was a propaganda. You have already said, I said something about the nursing training. You had said something about the free senior high school. How come that your third term, you are not out? Speak, President Mahama. Take advantage and speak. Tell Ghanaians if you are interested. If you are interested, we know how to do it. Say, you support to, you support to. We know how to do it. But come out because people want to contest. Come out and speak to this country. What does so be because now let's see Professor Kwamina Ahoy near Fianusi. Professor Kwamina Ahoy, that's the danger here. People said that President Mahama will NDC has they have a penchant of doing that, and the NDC has a track record of amending constitutions and all that to suit their political flow. So let's see it. Okay, where Professor Kwamina Ahoy? Professor Kwamina Ahoy is a co-founder of National Democratic Congress, and he wrote a book called Working with Rawlings. So in the Working with Rawlings, Professor Kwamina Ahoy says something about working with Rawlings. Udu Babia or Kasafa 2000 election. This is what Professor Kwamina Ahoy had to say. Or say no succession plan. Tamana Rawlings Etisuno near Pobia Medicine and blah blah blah. This is what Professor Kwamina Ahoy said. He said the Stradwood Declaration, which was handpicking of the then Vice President Professor John Evans Atamios by Mr. Rawlings at Swedro in the Central Region without any NDC Congress to elect him to lead the party to the 2000 election was something Mr. Rawlings did to scatter the so-called third term agenda. The Swedro Declaration had everything to do with the politics of the succession to George Rawlings as the NDC presidential candidate. Okay, so Professor Kwame Nkrumah was telling us there, the reason why President Rawlings Swedro Declaration, Rawlings said that people wanted Onono Rawlings to go for third term and he was not interested. Remember I said it that the other time that Professor Kwame Nkrumah had promised Bill Clinton, when Bill Clinton came to Ghana in 2007, said the best one on continue for third term. They said the other African leaders, when Queen Elizabeth came to this country in 1999, he said it that promising Queen Elizabeth said the best one make up me. Satana Finada 2472 Abano and 1 year, and he promised 2472 that some breast one men trust. So the Swedro Declaration, Satam no not Bill Clinton aba na so in between there was 1998. So in order for people to stop the agenda, that is why he did the Swedro Declaration. So Professor Kwame Nkrumah is telling us the picture and the rationale behind the Swedro Declaration. So Rawlings at some way announced that. Let's watch the last one, then we go. Last one, what Professor Kwame Nkrumah said. Last one, what Professor Kwame Nkrumah said. Quickly. Okay, Swedro goes. Or say, he said Swedro Declaration, which was handpicking of the Vice President. Oh, please, let's go to, okay, handpicking by Vice President, by Mr. Rawlings. Swedro, blah, 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 blah. Oh, can't tell. Okay, that's the high-tech job. Or say, Professor Kwame Nkrumah claimed in the book that some NDC gurus contemplated getting Supreme Court judges to change the rule that barred the president from running again after 2 terms, so that Rawlings' agenda, which he claimed was unknown to himself and the former president, will be prosecuted. So that is that. Professor Kwame Nkrumah say that time no phobia no NDC gurus be consulting judges and lawyers. At that time they wanted to change the constitution by time intimate can't reading you are more. I don't know what you say. See a referendum, referendum and change the constitution. Referendum yes constitution. See it referendum yes constitution. Seek interpretation of Article 66. So Article 66, they will use Rosemary Equam type judgment so that Rawlings can go for third term. The Rawlings said I wouldn't go. He announced it. I wouldn't go. I have promised these eminent people that me President go. So what is President Muhammad doing? What is he doing? Say something. Yes, if free senior high school became, you have said it. What kind of video? All of us on record. You have said something. Nurse training, teacher training allowance. Oba became waka, the same term, waka video piate, say something. What about this one that you go for third term? Why you have kept mute? Why are you not talking? President Muhammad, come out, tell us that whether you contest or not. No party no, not Ghana no. No be all paper maybe call a Supreme Court because interpretation all this enjoy. But I have asked me and I made a say more time. Thank you very much because you are starting them and then you started 17 years to 1 hour.